Get him out of the water. Ready? And then we'll start compressions up here. Okay. Yeah, come on. Get a mask, get a mask. Yeah, we need a mask, mask. Okay, who's doing? I'm going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I see this baby just on the road. The baby showed no signs of life. It was not breathing.
The baby is clinically dead.
Over 70 resuscitations on these beaches of people that have been clinically dead. It comes down to this one moment.
Central, mate, someone needs to go to the southern set of the flags. They're bringing an unconscious patient in ASAP.
A man has been found face down in the water, dragged to shore by volunteer lifesavers.
Deano, defib.
Need an oxygen there? Yes, we do.
No one knows how long the man was underwater without oxygen.
Can you respond to us? No, he's barely conscious.
A defibrillator is attached in case his heart needs restarting.
You alright, buddy? How far out was he? 30 metres over. He was face down?
Well under.
Struggling to breathe here.
Lifeguards ventilate him and administer oxygen.
Hold it there, and you just breathe normally.
His friend tries to communicate in Chinese.
You alright, mate? Yeah, you can suck in some oxygen without the sand.
Still breathing and got a pulse. I barely say he's conscious. He sort of goes in and out of it.
20-year-old Alan is a student from China. He was enjoying his first swim of summer.
Because he was definitely pulled off the bottom. Yeah. I reckon we'll leave him like this. Yeah. Just so he drains.
Yeah. Heart's struggling. He's vomited a lot of water up. He's taken in a lot of water. Kind of all over the place at the moment.
Despite being safe on land, Alan is still at risk from secondary drowning if there's too much water in his lungs.
You all right, mate?
Alan, good work, mate. Keep it pointing down that way.
Coughing it up is crucial.
Alan, good work, mate. Just be gentle with his neck, just in case that could still be a reason why he was sitting on the bottom. The surf's only half a foot and he was in standable water, so don't know what's caused him to sort of just hit the bottom like that.
Lifeguards are also concerned Alan may have injured his spine. In case he has a back injury, a spinal board and neck brace will prevent making it worse.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Slowly rise, slowly keep it good. Keep straight, keep it work nice.
Okay, we're going head first, we're going slow, okay?
Finally stabilised, Alan will undergo a battery of tests to determine if he has water on his lungs or a damaged spine.
Thanks so much, guys. See you later.
Bondi's most dramatic resuscitation in recent memory was clinically dead for at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, come on. Get a mask. Yeah, we need a mask. Okay, who's doing?
A distressed man runs to the tower. Something is happening between the flags.
Central jet ski, can you go in the middle of the flags? Got someone waving middle of the flags. Copy, mate.
See if you grip with them. Middle of the main set now. Quick, get there.
Do you want us to meet them on the shore?
Yeah, mate, you're going to have to get there.
Chapo and Kalen are half a kilometre away at South End.
Speak to us, Dano.
Yeah, middle of the main set. Blue jet ski, get there. Hard to tell yet, man, but I think they got someone on the back of the ski. Yeah, I think you can get near the DP base.
There's someone on with him. Heads on with him. We're going to race us here. Stand by, Dano, we might need a DP.
We're going to have to get the DP down there.
You turn around and grab the deep.
That's all right. Oi!
Get someone to come up and get
Bring
a
him up,
DP.
oi! Hey, get him out of the water, get him out of the water. Get him out of the water. Get him out of the water. Ready? And then we'll start compressions up here. Okay. Yeah, come on. Get a mask. Yeah, we need a mask. Okay, who's doing? I'm going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm just going to keep going until you get this ready. Just keep going. Okay. I'm just going until...
Try and get that
Pulses as well.
Ambo been called?
Let's get the defib. No, maybe we need someone to come up and get the defib.
The defib is in the tower, but Deano can't leave the control post unmanned.
Let's quick start. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait. Head tilt, yep.
The defib is vital. Dunstan has no choice but to enlist a passing backpacker.
Oi, guys, can you do me a massive favour, man? Green shorts. Oi, man, you need to run this down. Oi, buddy. Do us a massive favour, man. You need to run that down to the other side of the flags. See that flag down there? Someone's just drowned. Get down there. I promise. Get down there, man. Run. Oi, run, man.
We need to get him up in the dry sand.
I'm in the third round now. Where's that defib? We need it.
He's now been clinically dead for 3 minutes.
21, 22. Keep going, Chappo. Someone give Chappo a break.
Yeah, I'll come in.
All right. Wait. Go. Right, let's go.
We need to get him in the dry sand.
Oi, mate, can you... Hey, please.
Get back, mate.
Yeah, but we're happy we've done this a lot of time.
Keep going, Maxi. Okay, two breaths, mate. 1. Just slow down. Let's go. Pads on.
Just stop talking over the top of each other.
It's now 4 minutes since the man was first discovered. No one knows how long he was under the water before then.
Defib's on.
It's critical that no one touches the man's body while it is shocked.
I know, but you can't touch him. Don't touch him. You'll get electrocuted.
Check airway.
Someone there go.
Breathing. If needed, begin CPR.
Okay,
Has he got a pulse? I've got a pulse. I have a pulse. I have a pulse.
He's responding.
Let's go. Let's breathe with him.
I've got a pulse. Breathe him up. I've got a pulse.
I've got a good
Yeah,
pulse.
we're going to breathe him up.
Good pulse. Good work, boys.
He's all right, mate. We got him. Mate.
Keep breathing him up. I've got a good pulse, Chapo.
Yeah, it's all right.
Continue.
Mate, we don't know if we're just got basic. I understand. Let's just breathe with him, okay?
Breathe him up.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we're going to breathe him up. Just breathe with him. He'll go with his breath.
His name is Ryan Kim, 26, a student from Korea.
Okay, let's try on my side on 3. 1, 2, 3.
See if we can clear his airway. Give him a better...
See if he wants to vomit.
Yeah. Take the good L out now.
Continue.
If he doesn't...
That's it. He's got a lot of fluid coming out,
That's
Carl.
what we want to do.
That's good. Let's just keep backing him up. It's got a good, yeah. Okay, there's good. There's a lot of fluid coming out. That's good.
Try backpack and see if it out a little bit more.
Roll him. Do you think he might have hit his head on the bottom? No.
Can he swim?
No.
I think he's coming around, but a bit more oxygen. He'll be okay. He's getting a lot more colour in his face.
Then, only minutes after being brought back to life,
You're all right, mate. He wants
Stay. It's okay, buddy.
You're all right.
It's okay. I'd like to put him in recovery.
Get the therapy mask.
Yeah.
Where's his brother?
It's all right, mate. It's okay, buddy.
You're okay, mate.
He's obviously got a pulse.
Ryan still needs urgent medical care.
Good. We've done a good job. Done, boys.
Close friend Dan is by his side.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. Hey, guys.
How long till we came to?
Probably about maybe 4 sets of CPR. 4 rounds, 5 maybe.
So there was CPR?
Yeah.
Precaution still needs to be taken in case of other injuries.
Grabbing this spinal board so I can carry him off. Good work, Deano.
With water in his lungs, Ryan is still at risk of cardiac arrest and secondary drowning.
Nick.
Bondi's most dramatic resuscitation in recent memory. Korean student Ryan Kim was clinically dead for at least 5 minutes. Classmate Dan breaks the news to friends. One of the first to reach Ryan was former lifeguard Matt Cahoon.
Yeah, I was just out body surfing. A whole lot of kids had they were doing the right thing. I sent Matt over on the board. He's whacked a breath into him. Maxi on the jet ski came across. I jumped on the back of the jet ski. He was gone. He was vomiting up. His eyes were rolling.
Someone handed me his arm, pulled him up by myself, dragged him up, and one of the swimmers out there was the next lifeguard, and I said, mate, get on and, like, you know, start compressing. Took him straight in. To be honest, I thought he was gone.
At St Vincent's Emergency, Ryan is still in critical condition. Paramedics brief doctors.
Dragged to the beach. The lifeguards put an automated defibrillator on, but didn't shock him. As we're coming in, he's complaining of neck pain.
Dan is eager for news.
He was very badly hurt in the water. His lungs were full of water. So we've had to put a tube down his throat, and a machine is ventilating him. In his stomach as well, a lot of water. We had about half a litre of water in there. You want to see him?
Yeah.
He's very lucky to be alive. CPR started straight away, and that's what was needed. Instant, early, effective CPR. And the guys at the beach have saved his life.
A week after Ryan Kim was brought back to life, first aid expert Jamie Twite holds a debrief session.
It's the first time I've seen this, so let's have a look.
Bring him up, boy! Get him out of the water, get him out of the water. Get him out of the water, get him out of the water.
That guy is so blue. Obviously, no spinal precautions taken here, but listen, your priority, the guy's blue, he's not breathing, he's a drowning victim. You need to get him out the beach and start working on him. There's a lot of water coming out of him now. At this stage, I would have rolled him and tried to get some water out of him. Okay? Yeah, so here, right, we stop here. He's starting to breathe. He's starting to breathe. He's starting to respond to that CPR.
As they fine-tune their skills, Hoppo arrives with a dead man walking.
He's still unconscious. He still doesn't have a gag reflex. Okay, so... Are you serious? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, you look a little bit different. Do you want to watch this from the start? Yes? Yeah? Okay. All right. Here you are.
Hey, get him out of the water, get him out of the water, get him out of the water. Okay? And then we'll start compressions up here. Okay. Yeah, come on. Get a mask, get a mask. Yeah, we need a mask, mask.
Oh my God, I was dead.
Yeah.
Now you're back.
There's no more dramatic story to take back home.
Do you remember what happened?
I swim in the sea.
Yeah.
Then big waves cover me. My body is turned over in the sea, so I drank too much sea. Salty water. I can swim, so I tried that, but and another
wave here.
Maybe 3 times. I give up. I fall in water.
Oh, above your head, yep.
Yeah, everything is so comfortable, and then I think, oh, it's die. Oh, I'm very scared. And then my memory is slowly shut down. First, I waking up.
Yes.
I heard crap.
Oh, really? You remember?
Yeah. 항상 매일매일 이제 여러분들의 이제 도움을 잊지 않고 살고 싶어요. 네.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's good to see you smile. Thank you very much.
It's this wine
for you. We love wine. Thank you very much.
You know, the fact that you brought someone back to life and I was able to contribute to that, you know, I feel really good. He's in his mid-20s, a life expectancy of another 60 years, you know, so, and he sees another beautiful day.
I lost my father like 6 months ago. all of a sudden, like, I've got this baby, I've lost someone that's elderly, and I've got this baby in front of me. And I'm thinking, I've lost my father, but here's my chance to have an infant, to give this child a new life.
By 7 p.m, lifeguards have worked a 13-hour shift and rescued dozens of people.
Please, get out of the water. Thank you.
It's time to knock off, but the beach is still swarming.
It's an extremely busy day on the beach and we can't leave. We're trying to pack up, we're trying to do PA announcements, we're still trying to watch the water. And then I get this call across the railing, a guy screams out and says, "Harries, there's a baby dead up on the road."
Hey boys, can someone back me up? There's a baby currently not breathing over here in the car park. Where?
It's New Year's Day, we've given it absolute off, and that fatigue level is quite high. And you've got to be calm when someone calls out like that. And you've got to lift for the occasion.
I'm heading up behind the kids' playground, just like on those bird clubs. I'll report in as soon as you get in, just run up the line outside. Oh, beauty and that will go.
Hey, hey, hey! Move!
Yeah, Harry's right away.
Harries has grabbed a defibrillator and oxygen kit.
When I'm running up, the guy says the baby's just been laying there for a fair while. So, you know, I'm just trying to stay calm at this stage. I'm just trying to take deep breaths. If it is a baby, this is the most important thing ever. Survival of life for a child surpasses anything I've ever done in my career.
Harrison backs up.
You know it's serious because there's bystanders in the park just pointing that way, that way.
Where are we going?
You know, you're preparing for the worst.
And all of a sudden, I see this baby just on the road. The baby showed no signs of life. It was not breathing.
The baby has reportedly fallen on its head from a height, but it's unclear how. The patient is an 8-week-old boy.
At this stage, the baby is clinically dead.
His father can only watch on.
The father was literally on top of me, and to be a father and look up at him and to see water coming out of his eyes. You know, a dad do a dad. You just want to give it your all.
The baby's mother is unable to watch. Resuscitating a tiny baby presents major challenges.
We go to pull the defib out and I see a baby that is so small that it stops me instantly.
Lifeguards must urgently administer manual CPR.
I did have an obstacle that there was a head trauma and a hip trauma that I just had to get breaths into that baby. Generally, I would have picked the baby up and gone for it.
Lifeguards decide to ventilate the baby with a bag mask and oxygen.
Harries was in there to quickly adapt our oxy kit down to an infant size. We've only ever done that in training.
There's no time to think, it's just do. I knew that I had to get breaths back into that baby. All those rescues that I've done, nearly 6,000 rescues, over 70 resuscitations on these beaches of people that have been clinically dead. It comes down to this one moment. After the third breath of breathing that baby up, I started to see the rise and fall of the baby's chest. Oh my God, this is working, this is effective what I'm doing. Giving these rescue breaths to the baby, but it's not out of the woods. It still had a massive trauma.
2 critical minutes of care has brought the baby back to life when the paramedics arrive. Paramedics now need to get a cannula into the baby.
They needed to get a line into this baby, and the one way they can get straight line is actually going through using a drill and going into the bone marrow, into the shin, and so they can get administered drugs in there straight away. And watching all the paramedics, seeing how calm and the wealth of knowledge they have is incredible.
The baby still needs assistance to breathe. Lifeguards and paramedics hope for more signs of improvement.
The worst thing about with a baby is you want to hear them cry. You know, it's actually concerning when there's no noise. We still didn't have that baby responding at that stage.
After around the 8th, 9th breath, I hear the baby cry. To hear this baby scream was just the greatest moment ever.
It was a miracle, really. It was a New Year's Day miracle, you know, and far out. Yeah, it's had 10 New Year's Days down here, but I tell you what, that's one I'll never forget.
To see the look on Harrison's face and to see the look on Beardy's face, this was real, this was raw, this is rare. It doesn't matter if you're a battle-hardened soldier. It's going to affect you. You've got to bring out your A game. It's going to test you to your core. And there's so much going through my mind. Of course, like my 2 boys, like my world. And then there's a lot more that affects me. That I lost my father like 6 months ago. And all of a sudden, like, I've got this baby, I've lost someone that's elderly, and I've got this baby in front of me. And I'm thinking, I've lost my father, but here's my chance to have an infant, to give this child a new life. Everything was that moment.
But the baby may not be out of danger yet. A special casualty access team, known as SCAT, arrives to help assess any head trauma.
And incredible seeing that chopper come in and just landed straight away on the golf course. On the toll chopper as well, they've actually got a doctor. All hands are on deck for this incident.
Intensive care paramedics hand it over to the SCAT team and they treat the baby.
They loaded the little boy straight in to get him straight to the kids' hospital.
Not long after, lifeguards get news the baby is likely to pull through without major complications.
So. Well,
That was, for me, the greatest moment in my career. Yeah. Getting those breaths in was everything. Mate, lifeless baby, poor thing.
Without Harry's working on that baby, you know, he saved that baby's life. Pretty bloody special.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Everything sort of changed when we found out she was actually down here with her son.
The kid over there, in the green shorts, he's got Down syndrome. He doesn't know that it's his fault there.
On scorching summer days, crowds at Bondi are counted by the tens of thousands. Today, traffic is jammed, so a team of paramedics have stationed themselves at the ready.
Please come back to the shore now.
Lifeguards are conducting ordinary patrols. when a frantic call comes in from volunteer lifesavers.
Yeah, it's Lifeguard.
This is Lifeguard Tower, go ahead.
Mate, they're calling resus.
Down at the North Flag. Beauty's coming down with the defib.
Watch out.
Whippet and Jake race from the south corner.
Copy that, mate. We're heading north. Just keep an eye on that south corner.
Copy, mate. I'll call an ambulance.
Kerbox and Jesse must cut through the middle of the beach.
We're not respirating. Yeah. Sorry, mate. You got a pulse? Yeah. Go pump.
Box, you have a set and then let me in when you need a breather.
Do we have any airways? Oral airways?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Can you get that? 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Can you get that? 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Lifeguards insert a plastic hose known as a Goodell to clear the woman's airway for oxygen.
Just have a feel for the pulse.
I've got a pulse. You've got a pulse? I've got a pulse. Yeah.
I've got a pulse.
Hang on. Still got a strong pulse. Yeah, me too. Here we go. I'm just going to slowly respirate her. That's all right. She's breathing.
Still breathing.
She's still breathing.
Good.
We've got the defib on. 1 minute. Okay. Do we have a history of what happened here? Anyone?
So I ran here. I saw it.
On the sand or out of the water?
She was in the water.
In the water.
She was in the water.
Okay. You know what? Do we know how it happened or?
No.
All right.
With no friends or family to verify what happened, lifeguards must take precautions in case the woman has damaged her spine.
Yeah. Can you watch your hand there, please? Okay, I'm going to take I'm taking off. Got it? Someone hit a neck. That's it.
Deano tries to locate paramedics whose vehicles are parked next to the tower.
Yeah, our info guys are there. There's a truck here, but we can't see the paramedics.
Norm should be on the beach somewhere. I can see his ambo car. Got him here, Deano.
Good work, Matty.
Paramedic Norm Spalding helps train the lifeguards and is regarded as one of the best in the business.
Okay, boys. Let the dog see the rabbit. What have we got? Conscious or unconscious?
Unconscious at the minute.
Yeah, she's breathing up on her own? Yeah, she's breathing out on her own. Good boys, well done. Good work, good work.
If the woman has suffered a spinal injury, it's vital she is kept immobilised.
Can you open your eyes for me?
But then, she vomits.
Over on her side. Head 3, 2, 1.
Can you get me a glove, someone?
Yeah, we're...
Airways always takes priority for us because she'd swallowed so much water, we knew it was going to come back out.
Well, you certainly stimulated the airway, that's great. While she's over on the side, bring your board over and lay it along her back.
As lifeguards stabilise the woman on the spinal board, she regains consciousness.
On your call, Whippet. Ready?
On the
you happy
airway.
to roll? 3, 2, 1, let's roll. Nice and stable. Just relax for us. Just relax.
When you've got a lady like that, unconscious and not responding, one of us who's not sort of hands-on is looking for family, looking for friends.
Everything sort of changed when we found out she was actually down here with her son.
A member of the public identifies a boy looking for his mother.
The kid over there, in the green shorts, he's got Down syndrome. He doesn't know that it's his mom there.
I'm not essential. I've got the ladies and the son's clothing.
He actually had Down syndrome and he had no idea what was going on or where his mum was.
And I've got a number. I'm just going to call.
Will she answer? Maybe? No? We'll try anyway. Yeah, we'll try. 0414.
The boy's mother is in a critical condition.
His collar's come.
Jake decides not to tell him what has happened.
It's really hard because if he sees his mother laying on the ground with a defib strapped to her, it's not something that anyone would want to see.
Yeah, you're right. No answer. You're going to go with the ambulance and you're going to go with your mum to the hospital, okay? And they'll take after you. So we'll pack up all your stuff.
He was 23 years old and he was down here with his mother. They were Thai Australian. They lived in Western Sydney and I think they caught the train down.
The ambulance is coming and you'll go for a ride in the ambulance, okay? With your mum.
Let's get some hands on. Whoever's on the head, stay on the head. You do nothing else. You're doing the head. On the count of three. Lift. Up. Just stay nice and still for us. Okay, guys, I've got the head. I'm going to take control.
Moving a patient off the beach, again, spinal care comes into it because you've got a bumpy surface to get across.
Slow as. Let's go. We'll need you ready? To go, Jess.
You need as many hands as you can on deck, and we're driving super slow. Worst case, they can go back unconscious, you know, stop breathing, lose their pulse, and we've got to start all over again.
We're going to go alongside and we're going to carry her up the ramp. Roger. Yeah. All right, Jess.
It was quite intense because she was just screaming.
I'm going to take over the head. We're going to roll off the board, okay? 1, 2, 3, roll. Look at the board. 2, 3, back.
Keep breathing. That's it. A few local people that sort of jerried onto what was going on, and they offered us a bit of help.
Oh, kisses.
She had a couple of little dogs, and we were using them as a just sort of a distraction.
Oh, kiss. He's very soft, isn't he?
Because he was still asking about his mum.
Okay, we're going to go for a ride in the ambulance now. Right? Ever been in an ambulance?
No.
Oh.
Mum's just a little bit sick, so they're going to go check her out at the hospital.
Okay.
To see him concerned for his mum and not knowing what was going on, that's heartbreaking when you see that. You know, you never forget about your resusces. And I don't know, I've got kids and I've seen kids down here lose their parents, and it's devastating. And when you see someone with their kid, it brings it home. You know, a lot of the boys have got kids, and it always sort of rams at home just how valuable life is.
We later found out that she actually had an aneurysm, and we also realised that it wasn't a spinal injury. You know, obviously our thoughts and prayers go out for her and her family, and hope she makes a full recovery.
A 2-year-old girl has drowned at Bronte. 10 a.m, Bondi Beach, just south of Bondi. Freelance photographer Fergus Woolridge shoots images of Australian beach life. Suddenly, the serenity is shattered.
The reporter I was with called me back, and I came running back down. She's like, "Oh, something's going on, you know, in the water."
There was a little blob, like swimming out, and then so I turned around and everyone was sort of looking, and I said, "Any strong swimmers? Go."
I've noticed all the other boys running around like crazy, and so something bad had happened.
And I heard the mum screaming, Noah.
It wasn't until I grabbed my board and I just seen just a tiny little body just behind the breakers. It turned out to be a little girl. Just as I saw her, she was trying, still going for it, up and down, head bobbing under the water. But not long after that, she just sort of flattened out and was underwater. And she was just like 5 or 6 metres from me underwater. It was heavy. By the time I got to her, she was blue, not breathing.
The distraught mother is on the shore. Mouse performs CPR on the girl's tiny body.
Yeah, I gave her two breaths. She just went from being blue and doing nothing to a little cough and a little like eye flicker, and then she started crying, and then Sammy started crying, and then we just had like a little hug, and then we had to get her in.
Meanwhile, the girl's father is also rescued. He was close to drowning himself.
Great life.
She awake?
Yeah,
make sure she's awake. Keep her awake, okay? Yeah, okay, let's keep walking up to the car. Where's your husband? Because someone should be probably looking at him because he's taking some water too.
The tiny girl's name is Noah Kim. Her family are on holidays from Korea. Father June was underwater when he was rescued.
Your daughter should be okay, so but you need to make sure someone looks at you and listens to your chest.
How long was she unconscious? Mate, who knows? You know, maybe 3 minutes.
That was insane. I'm paddling out. I can see her body in the water, just her body, and I got hit by a wave, lost my board, and she's like 5 metres from me.
Mate, and
then H-Man just threw me his board, and I was just yelling at these surfers.
And then once she came good and she vomited and that, we knew she was okay. I've turned around and the other surfers, the local Bondi guys, just had this other guy just holding him up. He was just like out as well, and I was just thinking, what's going on here, you know?
Noah will spend 2 days in intensive care at Sydney Children's Hospital.
This is how quick this stuff happens, you know. I mean, you can't tell people enough that, you know, you lose your feet and you're gone within seconds, you know. Kid's home with me because I've got a 2-year-old, so, you know, it's just that thought of not being able to get her back.
These guys did an amazing job. That definitely defies odds being a lifeguard. Just watching Mouse resus a 2-year-old child.
It's unbelievable. I was just lucky Bobby was here too.
For us, you know, we know that the public safety is in our hands when we're down here, and we do everything we can to keep people safe. But when something big does happen, you know you're the only person that's either going to bring that person back to life or keep them alive.
You know, you come out of nowhere and pluck them out of the water, and, you know, the gratitude and the look in their eyes is amazing.
No worries, buddy, okay?
You get the chicken skin, you get the rush from the rescue, but you also get the lump in the throat, and you get that feeling that you take home that no one can take off you.
I'm going on.
Just the hope of knowing that you can give that person a chance to see their family again is, for me, that's probably the best feeling I can get out of work.
He's all right, mate. We got him.
Well done, guys.
We got him, mate.